Hello everyone. We are coming back to our correction. Now this time we are going to work on vectors or array with one dimension. Let's immediately start with the first question. It says, write an algorithm that declare and fill an array of 7 numeric values by setting them all to 0. We are going to declare and fill an array of 7 numeric values by setting them all to 0. Let's go to our whiteboard. Question number 1. We are going to declare a variable, let's say a, as integer. We start before we start our program, let's declare another variable I as integer 2. Now we start our program. We say for I that will start from 0 to 6, AI will be receiving 0. I next, and we end our program. This is the answer number 1. So with this we will be able to fill this array A. Something very important here on the array declaration. This is not how we declare an array. We need to put a keyword array and add the dimensions. This one will receive 6 since it will hold 7 elements. Thank you very much. And then we go to the second exercise. The second exercise, it says write an algorithm that declare and complete an array containing the 6 vowels of Latin alphabet. Let's say 5 vowels of English. Let us change it to this way. And we are going to, this is number 2, variable v, not a variable, array v with 4, since it will hold as a character. Let me start with the capital here. And then we are going to start our program. And V0 will receive A, V1 will receive B, E, V2 will receive I, 3 will receive O V4 will receive U. And we end our program. Okay, let's go to the third exercise. It says write an algorithm that declare an array of 9 nodes whose value are then entered by the user. We are going to declare an array that is capable to hold 9 nodes. Let me change maybe nodes to be replaced by numbers, and the value will be entered by the user. Okay, let's program this. Number 3, we have array number, how many numbers that it will receive. Let's say, because it will be 9, let's put 8 as floats, because number entered can vary, and a counter variable I as integer, and then for I that will start from 0 to 8, right? Enter a number I plus 1. We read num I, and then we stop I next, and we end our program. This is it. We go for the fourth exercise. The fourth exercise says, what does the following array num5 as integer produce? What will this program, this one, produce? Array num5 as integer, variable I as integer, start for I that will start from 0 to 5, num I will be receiving I times I. Okay, I next, and for I that will start from 0 to 5, it will be displaying num I next, and this is it. Then what will be the result? Okay, this is what we are going to see. What will be the result of this algorithm? So here is the array that we are going to enter inside the values. Let me repeat again the question. What does the following algorithm produce? Suppose we have this array name called number. So the name of this array is a number having how many values? Let's say it says value 5. So we are going to give it indexes. This is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. With this in mind, here we have the variable I that we are going to, that has been declared, and then we start the loop. Here for I that will start from 0 to 5, num I will be receiving num I times I. So here when I equal to 0, num I will be equal 0, because it will be receiving I times I. This will be 0 times 0, that's equal to 0. So now if I equal to 1, num I will also receive, num I will be equal to 1 times 1, that is equal to 1. And when I will be equal to 2, num I will be receiving 2 times 2, that equal 4. I, if it equals to 3, num I will receive 3 times 3 equal to 9. When I will equal to 4, num I will be equal to, num I will be equal to 4 times 4, that equal 16. We continue here. If I equal to 5, num I will be equal to 5 times 5, that's equal to 25. Now we are going to fill our array with the value we have obtained. This one will be 0. This one will be 1. this place will receive 4, this place will receive 9, this place will receive 16, this place will receive 25. So this will be the result. This is what this algorithm will produce. That means when it will come to display, it will be 0, 1, 4, 9, 16, 25. This is how our algorithm will work. So we are going to the fifth exercise. What does the following algorithm produce? We have array n of 6 integer, and we have the variable I, and we have the counter k as integer. And here we say n0 will receive 1, and for k that we start from 1 to 6, nk will be receiving nk minus 1 plus 2 until we close this loop. And then for I that we start from 0 to 6, we will be displaying all these elements that has been entered where in this array. Okay, let's do that. Okay, as we can see, our array names is n. That will be having the number of 7 values, since the last index will be 6. If we try like to push it down so we can have place to write. Okay, this is it. Let me add the size. N has the dimension of 6 elements, and as you can see, if I point a little bit to extend, they said here on the initialization part, they said n0 will first receive 1. So n0 will first receive 1. So let us give our index to our array. We have 0, we have 1, we have 2, we have 3, we have 4, we have 5, and we have 6. Okay, and from here, as it is said, this n0 will be assigned the value of 1. So what is remaining, it is to complete these other places starting from the index 1 to 6. So this is what we are going to do. And from here they say for k, this is a counter that will start from 1 to 6. That means it will start from here. K will start from here up to here. And nk will be receiving nk minus 1 will be plus 2. Okay. Now we start. If k if k equal to 0, okay, then on k, if k equal, because k will start from 1, I'm sorry, if k starts from 1, then k and k minus 1, k minus 1 will be equal to k minus 1. This is what it is written. Yes, nk minus 1, and it is the nk minus 1 will be equal to what? It will be equal to 1. If nk minus 1 equal to 1, then nk it is said nk will be receiving nk minus 1 plus 2. Here nk minus 1 equal to 1, then it will be 1 plus 2. Okay, k will increment to become 2. That means nk nk minus 1 will be equal to what? It will be equal to 3, because here if k has incremented to 2, that means here this nk has incremented to 2. That means nk minus 1, if k has moved from 1 to here, that means nk minus 1 it is here, and what is here already you can see it is 3. So then nk will be receiving 3 plus 2 plus 2, that's equal to 5. Then k will increment to 3, nk minus 1 will be equal to 5, and then nk will be equal to 5 plus 2, which is equal to 7. K will increment to 4, nk minus 1 will be equal to 7, and that means nk will be equal to 7 plus 2, that is equal to 9. And then you're going to continue. K will increment to 5, so nk minus 1 will be equal to 9. That means nk will be equal to 9 plus 2. That means 11. Then if k increment to 6, nk minus 1 will be equal to 11. Then nk will become 11 plus 2. That is equal to 13. And this will be the end of our program. So if we place value here, as you will see, we will have here 3, we will have here 5, we will have here 7, we will have here 9, we will have here 11, we will have here 13. And then to display this value, this is what the algorithm say. We will use the counter I that will start from 0 to 6, and it will be displaying ni. And this is what will be the result. The display will be 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, 11, 13. Okay, so we are going to the exercise number 6. It says, what does the following algorithm produce? We have the array called result that will hold 8 values, since the index here is 7 of integer. We have a counter I, and they say result 0 will receive 1, result 1 will receive 1, and our loop will start from 0 to 7. Okay, let's do this. As you can see, our array is called results, and it will be having 8 elements, of which the last index will be 7. And then they say result 0 will be receiving 1. I think I need to add a little bit. Okay, result 0 will receive 1, result 1 will receive also what? Will receive also 1. So let us first place the value in our array here. Okay, as it says, here on result 0 they have 1, on result 1 we have to place also 1. Okay, so now we start our correction. We say for I that will start from 2 to 7, when I will be equal to 2, okay, what will happen? Result I minus 1, result I minus 1, I minus 1 will be equal to what? If I is here on 2, that means result I minus 1 will be on 1. It will be equal to 1. It will be equal to 1. And result again I minus 2, result I minus 2 will be equal to that means if I is equal to 2, 2 minus 2 is 0, that means I is on 0, so the result I minus 2 will be 1, will be equal to 1. Then result, to find what will enter in result I, of which the index is 2, it will be 1 according to the formula. It will be result I minus 1 plus result I minus 2, which will be 1 plus 1 plus 1, that's equal to, then I will increment to 2 to 3, then result I minus 1 will be equal to 1. It will be equal to what? If I go to 3, result I minus 1 will be equal to 2. Yeah, the 2 we have found here. And result I minus 2 will be equal to 1. Okay, then result I will be equal what? 2 plus 1, okay, which is equal to 3. So let's place the value that we have found so far in our array. Where I is equal to 2, then we will enter 2. Okay, then we go to 3, where I equal to 3, result I, we have said that it will be equal to 3. So far this is what we have done. We remain with 4, 5, 6, 7, and then we continue. This is it. When I when I will be equal to 4, result I minus 1 will be equal to 3, then result I minus 2 will be equal to 2, then result I will be equal to 3 plus 2, that's equal 5. Okay, and then when I think we will need to place our 5 obtained here. Okay, and then we continue. If our I increment to 5, result I minus 1 will be equal to 5, result I minus 2 would, as you can say, result 3 will be equal to 3, then result I will be equal to 5 plus 3, which is equal to 8, and then this is what you're going to place here. We're going to place here 8, and then I will again increment. I will become I will become 6, results I minus 1 will be equal to 8, and result I minus 2 will be equal to 5, then result I will be equal 8 plus 5, that is equal to 13. I will increment to 7. Let's first place our value here. results I minus 1 will be equal to 8, and then no, wait a bit, it will be equal to 13. Then result I minus 2 will be equal to 8. Excuse me a little bit. Result I minus 2 will be equal to 8. Will be equal to 8. Yes, and then to find the result I, it will be 13 it will be 8 plus 13, which is equal to 21. But I think here we have done a little bit of mistake. There is a little bit of a mistake here. Let's close the parentheses here and delete this one. And straight. Equal 13, and here we put our so if we fill our array on here, it will be 14. We put 21 here. So if we try to display this, it will be 1 1 2 3 5 5 8 13 21. This is it. So this will be the results of our algorithm. So thank you. We'll go to the second part of array corrections nextly.